We are live now. And get ready. Let me just go ahead and get this up here, make sure. Should show up. Well, look at you guys right there. Awesome. You guys look good. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Chaotic Good. Is your TV on mute? Well. Yes, we're up on the big screen here.
You might want to have that TV on mute, though.
Yep, exactly. Mute that sucker.
Loving the delay.
All right. So here we are. We're going to be playing a little Open Legend today. I will not be playing. And today I'd like to introduce you to Steve, who is Cheetah from the Shattered Star Adventures. And Steve has decided he wants to step up, and he's inspired to be a GM, and we all support this wholeheartedly. He's gathered a whole table full of players. A couple of the players are new to Open Legend as well, and we're just going to go for it. I mean, a lot of credit to you, Steve, for doing this on camera, too. Love it. Takes a lot of gusto to go for that.
We're gamers.
Yeah, we are. All right, so without further ado, I'm gonna walk away, and I'm gonna go jump on Periscope and chat with y'all.
Very good.
All right,
very good.
enjoy.
All right, did we get all of our retweets out from our group here?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'll follow through on that stuff.
Okay, thank you.
Just tell me. If you want to retweet yourself, though, go ahead.
All right,
Cool.
good. Let me put my own retweet out. Since nobody ever followed. No, I'm just kidding. Here we go. Just do a real quick for me. And there, yeah, easy there, Mike. And we are retweeted. Excellent. All right, guys. Welcome to the adventure. Starting up a new campaign. Kind of a little different, where we'll be able to move people in and out of the table based on where folks are located. So here we go to start off. We are all, like I told you guys, you're all going to be very young characters. Everybody is in the realm of 14 to 18 years old, so they're all young. You all have your individual stories, and where we start the adventure is you are, some of you are new to the town of Magnamar, and we are located in the capital district of Magnamar. Those of you who live here already, your parents are sick and tired of you sitting around the house playing Three Dragon Annie all the time. So they have put you in a summer camp down at the School of Four Winds. And that camp is run by a Dr. Akisha Aperon, and she is in the room and she has begun talking to you guys. So you are all in like a classroom setting. We're all sitting around, we're hanging out, and she begins with, well, welcome. Today we're going to be learning about nature. Oh, yes.
Yes, can we please? By the way, we have a tradition.
The one tradition that, I'm a little late on. As we begin all gaming adventures, to victory! None of you are old enough to drink. You're not allowed to anyways. This adventure is for young guys. Okay. So today's lesson is nature. The good side of nature, the bad side of nature, the things that you will run into out there. How many of you have been outside the city walls? Actually into just the small forest out around our city?
I was born in the belly of a mountain.
I used to be the vengeance angel for the god.
I used to be in the Highlands, but that was a couple of years ago.
Oh, I like to grow up in a brothel where my father owns it, so no, I've never been out in the forest really.
Never been outside the city walls?
Who needs it?
Very good. You're apparently here for a reason. Some of you have been out and experienced it, and some of you have not. But there are things out there that are good, and there are things out there that are bad. And there are things out there that may not be bad, may not be good. So you must always look at a situation and understand what is happening. You come across a snake in the grass. Is it good or is it bad?
It's a snake.
It's as good as dead.
Okay. Or not. Or it could just be living there by itself, and you walk up upon it and give it a second, it'll turn around and go away. It could be a poisonous snake. So you go to kill it, it bites you. Now you are dead. Just think about these things as we go out and we walk around. There are lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
Oh my.
And we've all learned of these things, correct? But they're not all bad. They're just part of nature's balance out there working. Yes?
But How do you know how it tastes if you let it go?
You eat snake?
It's
Oh, if
tasty.
it's hungry, if I'm hungry.
Okay. Then if you're going to eat it, all more power to you. If you're just going to kill it and torture it, that's not what we're about here at this school. Not what we're going to be learning about.
Okay.
Now there's other things you'll encounter out there. Things like orcs and goblins. These
And
things.
those things deserve death.
Now the cockroaches of the hill people, the dwarves.
They almost always need to be dealt with. However, some of them are very powerful, so sometimes you just need to be careful. The lessons continue on throughout the morning, and then it comes across time where it's lunchtime, and you are all sitting around the table, enjoying your meals, and it's time for you to introduce yourselves to your fellow party members.
As always, I will be first. I am Acrosel. I am the vengeance angel for Iomo Day. I went around and made those that created evil suffer in the world. You had to kill them and kill them. And then I woke up in this body one day.
Wow, delusions of grandeur.
I'm thinking what you're thinking.
Oh, I am the dork. I am the fifth son of my king father, which isn't saying much because that means I have 4 other brothers that beat on me constantly. So I'm kind of glad to be away from the mountain. They should be punished. No, I try, but there's 4 of them.
I'll defer to you.
Hi, I'm Knuckles. My dad owns a brothel. I work around. They call me Knuckles because I play with the dice a lot. Go figure. So, I also charm the pants off you if you like. Charm the pants off everything if I like. So, like or don't like.
I tighten my belt.
My turn.
Gotta watch him.
I'm thinking it's your turn.
I'm Kozak Kun. My mom and I fled from Numeria, and Magnamar is great, much better than the Highlands. Kind of the runt of the clan. That's all I got.
So, a fallen angel. Are you the same boy they found naked in the market yesterday? Or was
Boy?
that this morning?
Yes, yes, that was me.
So it was by the graces.
I was going around punishing the evildoers in the world. I heard a voice, and now I'm here. I don't know how.
And now you were naked in the market. And Greg Snack brought you to me to come to class.
Is this what it's like to be human?
Yeah. Or to be drunk on dwarven ale. I always forget
Oh, all
where
about
I'm
that.
going afterwards.
Showing up naked was a nice trick. I've done that once or twice.
Me too.
Very nice. Lunch is now concluded. We've all finished eating our meals. She comes back in, and next she's going to talk about a geography lesson. So, the city of Magnamar, outside the city of Magnamar, there are some plains, rivers that flow outside. However, there's something very special just a little ways down the road. Thousands and thousands of years ago, there were these followers of nature and the animals, and they were known as druids. However, today, for the most part, they are all gone. They have been gone for tens of thousands of years. But they did plant some very special trees out there. These are called darkwood trees. So tomorrow, what we're going to do is we're going to take a field trip out to the darkwood forest. We're going to take a look around, where we're going to come across some of the things that everybody needs when they're walking around out in nature, and that is a walking stick, or a club per se, or even possibly something you could turn into a bow. And this darkwood is a very, very special wood. It can be enchanted. All kinds of neat things can come from it. So tomorrow we're going to go out and we're going to do some of that. One thing that I do need to let you know is we will be going outside the city. Now, we are extremely safe in here, and the road on the way out is extremely safe. It is constantly being patrolled, so I really don't expect any trouble at all. We're not going to be going more than a quarter mile from the walls, so I wouldn't worry too much about going outside tomorrow and going on this field trip. Just wear some comfortable shoes, some nice clothes, and we will then go from there. Pretty much gives you the rest of the geography lesson, tells you about all the different things around the outside of the city, some places that you're going to visit over the coming weeks. But then it basically comes to the end of class, and you guys are all released to go home.
I don't have a home. I used to
Well, if you
live
drink ale,
with gods.
if you drink ale, then you got a place with me.
What's ale?
Are you allowed to drink this early?
Dwarf drinks all the time.
I'm not allowed to drink.
So Officer
Well,
Great
I'll
Snack
have
did not
yours.
set you up with a place to stay.
Well, if you call that hovel where this one comes from.
Oi, that's my home.
I don't think you could afford it in there.
I could put you
I
up for the
live in a
night.
hovel.
Very well. So basically, we're to come to the end. We're dark. You're going to take him home.
Sure.
Nice.
I could always use another drinking buddy.
Okay. The night passes. We come back into class the next day. Basically, you guys arrive, and you come in, and she lets you know. Unfortunately, today I'm going to be a little busy, so I can't go with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and send you out there on your own. Here's a map of where you're going to go.
You're not going with us?
No, not today. I've got a few other engagements. They need me to speak today at a luncheon. It's very, very close. You're just going to follow the Lost Coast Road right out of town. Here's our school, just past the gate. Go on down, you find a granite block. It's just going to be right there on the side of the road. You'll see a path heading off to the side.
So we're going to the grove.
Correct. So when you get over there, here is an axe, and so she hands Verdark an axe, and she hands, you get a hatchet into your hand, and then for you, you get this special knife. It hands you a knife, and on the back it's got like a little compass on it so that you don't get lost.
Oh, Rambo style.
Yes, you have your own little Rambo knife.
All right, I'll be taking the map then.
Make sure they don't hurt themselves with these sharp objects, please.
I'm thinking what you're thinking.
There, we're going to have some
You handed the
serious-
pointy one to the nut job.
All right. Basically, you guys are then on your own. Head off. You have the map.
All right. Hi ho, hi ho.
Oh,
Let's
before
go.
you go, when you get to the Darkwood Forest, just please remember these trees are ancient. They've been around a long time, and they are living things. So make sure you ask their blessing before you take the pieces, and have all the most respect for those trees because they have been here for thousands of years. Just like all things in nature, please, out there, make me proud.
Now, what are we doing there?
You're going out to get walking sticks.
Okay.
Okay.
Off you go.
So, do we just kind of just...
Head
Can
on.
we just
Yep,
book
you
it
walk
on
past
now?
the gate. You're
Okay.
passing as you go. We're passing guards. I mean, there's regular patrols here. I mean, you guys don't go. From the gate all the way there. It's about a quarter of a mile till you get to the granite. You see the piece of granite, and then I'm going to need some perception checks.
Whereas dwarves call it granite.
Granite, yes.
Well, let's see.
I have a 12.
Oh, boom!
I
You need
need-
more dice.
I need more dice. I'm sorry. I was
You have
failed.
one 20-sided?
I only have one 20-sided in this whole
Here, we're going to
thing.
borrow
Fine.
some from
You just
Knuckles.
owe me a drink.
There
Did
you go.
I do that?
All right, so we have 3 passes and a fail. Straight off the bat, one thing that you do notice, you can spot the trail very easily. You see it sitting there. In addition to that, you have spotted it very easily. There's no path. You don't see anything. These guys are nuts.
I am not a finder of paths. I'm a dwarf.
Exactly. You don't remember pulling the knife out of the sheath, but it was actually sheathed as you walked out. But now you find it in your hand, and you're like, the path is right here. And as you walk over and he begins to walk down the path, now you can see it pretty clearly. However, when you were looking around and you did not see the path as you are accustomed to do because of that fine roll, you didn't actually fail your roll because you do follow your friends. But on the other side of this path,
It'd be quite embarrassing if I got lost.
Yeah, so
With
you
my-
guys, let's go ahead and start you in the corner right there. Everybody's go ahead on the map.
Is the water the path?
Yes. It's actually a stream bed that's dried up because it's in the summertime.
How deep is this water?
Where are you going?
You know, dwarves are kind of short, so.
Yeah, because you're short in stature, you do spot right off to the side of you, oh yeah, there's a snake cruising around in the grass. You didn't see the path, but you see that clear as day. And the rest of you were looking for the path. You didn't see it.
Food over there. One of them snakes.
We're here to get walking snakes.
Let
I'm
it
not
go,
hungry.
let it go. They'll feed us later.
Okay, but how do we know what it tastes like?
It tastes good. Love me the snake.
You're going to follow this path around, then you guys will be right over, right about here. So just go ahead and give me a marching order. And this tree here, the one on the map, is going to represent. What you come across here is basically you see a tree that looks about 60 feet tall. It's a majestic tree.
Where? Where?
This one right here.
Ah, this,
So it's up and it's open, and you guys look around and you're like, wow, look at this thing. And up near the top, you can see axe marks along it. You can see that things have been taken off of it. And up near the top, Dart, you spot the perfect axe handle. You are like, oh yeah, that's for me.
Already.
You spot what would make a perfect bow. It's right over there. It's just right. It's only about 40 feet up. You as well spot an axe handle. And you get a walking stick. But everything you guys spot is a good between 40 and 60 feet off the ground.
Used
Now,
to fly to this stuff.
there is all along the base. It's not going to be a difficult climb. You're going to be able to head on up. However, if you do get up there, you're going to need something to go ahead and cut them off. I believe there's a couple of axes in the group.
I have an axe.
I'm gonna try to jump up there.
Okay,
I used to be able to do this in my sleep. I could fly.
off you go.
back to the delusions.
Right, I'm thinking what you're thinking.
Okay, so how high do you plan on jumping? Are you going for the whole 60 feet?
The whole 60 feet.
All right, the whole 60 feet is a very difficult roll, so we're going to give you a, we're going to say that is going to take a 20 to get that high. So I need a total roll of a 20. You're trying to jump 60 feet up in the air. Off
Bend
you go.
down to Amode! And I jump. And I get up in the air.
You
As
are
I'm
up.
going, it was all like, go, go. I grab the tree.
You grab a branch as you missed by about 5 feet. You are all very impressed, though, that he is now 50 feet up in the air, but didn't get far enough. And over the side he goes. He's coming down. He's bouncing off of branches. Boom, 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 boom. Anybody going to help as he's on his way down? Because here he comes. Boom, 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 bam. Down on the ground you go.
So he's down in.
He's very, the beauty of youth, you didn't actually take any damage because you were bouncing off of tree branches and you're still agile and young and you guys don't actually get hurt very much from falling. However, your pride is definitely bruised. Now, he's down on the ground. Who's next?
All right, I'm thinking what he's thinking. I guess I'm
How
climbing.
tall are you?
I'm about 2.5 feet tall.
And
2.5
I'm
feet tall.
about just a head taller than him.
But I've got a rock star agility, so I'm climbing that tree. Can I
Use
use
a
a
boost.
boost?
What up?
Got a boost?
Boost me up with that hatchet. That's it.
No, yours, now for you, you're starting at the bottom, so it's a 10.
Oh, okay. So you want me to roll?
Yeah, reroll, 10. And no advantage.
Right.
Wait, your agility would give you an advantage, won't it, with a 4?
Yeah. 4 should be 1 die.
All right, and he's assisting you, so I'm going to give you an advantage 1 because you're getting an assist from.
1 die 10. is for 4.
Right.
Right. Yep. And he's going to get it. He said he was going to help him out. So we're going to give you an advantage because he's helping you out.
Okay. What's advantage, you say?
No, advantage is another one of your other
normal
dice.
dice.
Normal dice. Yep.
Okay, that's a. I can't believe it. I got a 9.
That's a 9. So you head on up and you're slipping and falling. You don't quite fall down. You guys are having a tough time.
10.
11, 12.
12.
Oh,
Oh!
no. Advantage.
Oh, right, advantage.
So 10. So you hit it.
10.
You hit the number. So you're struggling a little bit, but up you go. So we're going to now say that you are halfway. You're about 30 feet up.
Done.
As you're climbing. Okay?
My turn to climb.
You did notice, though, because you barely made the roll as
I
you
gotta
got up
put
there.
this down?
Yeah, you don't currently have an axe with you, by the way. The rest of these guys are carrying the stuff that actually cut things
I
down.
thought I asked him for the ox.
You might have taken it off the guy laying on the ground. No, he has a
Oh
knife.
no! No one help me catch me.
He's laying on the ground.
You really expect a 2.5 foot mate to come over there and catch you as you've fallen?
I'm an angel.
Up you
Yeah,
go.
well, did
Who's
it hurt when
gonna
you
help
fell,
me?
Nuff?
All right, advantage.
Okay. And it's might, right?
You can use your might to climb, yes.
I'm going to use my might.
Okay, you can use
Wait.
might or agility.
How much do you weigh?
You might need to use your might to help him climb.
And actually, I'm kind of leaning for a dwarf.
Hurry!
Oh!
Oh, dang. Lords.
Exploded. So that's
All
a 16
right,
plus 5.
21.
21.
The dwarf is, you have reached the branch that you were trying to get to. So you are now 45 feet up in the air, 50 feet up in the air.
Okay.
What would you like to do now?
Break off this branch.
You have an axe in your hand. Would you like to cut it down? Cut it?
Well, I can do that too.
All right, so you swing the axe.
Wait, I'm right-handed.
Now the difficulty, you're standing up on top of the tree branch, swinging an axe to cut at it. So this is a little bit trickier, but this will be a 12. This is the adventure level, which is a 12. Oh, explosion.
There we go.
So we have a 25.
You cut that thing clean off because you just did 10 points of damage, right? I said 12, that's 11 points of damage. You did 11 points of damage to that branch. You cut the branch right off. You're laying on the ground. You have the knife in your hand. Oh, you're killing me.
You know what would have been easier if we
No.
would have just chopped down this tree.
Only you hear it.
We can't harm the forest.
Only you hear it. You guys didn't hear that. Oh, you're killing me. Stop.
Oh, wait.
Wait,
That's all you hear.
the lady said something about the trees. We forgot to do the homage to the trees.
Well, I didn't know we'd found the giving.
It's hurting it. The tree's talking.
Am I the only one that read the giving tree?
Do I can't
Was
read.
I supposed to water it from all the ale I drank?
No, we're just supposed to, when we first entered, to... What is it? What did you say?
Pay homage.
That's what he said. Pay homage.
Ask
I come to my knees and I look up to the tree. Blessed tree, please give to us the bounties that we require. We ask that you help us out in this, and we apologize for our undecisiveness and falling down around you. We are, they're young children.
Oh, I am
And
too
so are you.
old. I am too old. You have dealt a deathly blow to me. I am dying. I will be dead very shortly.
That's he heard only.
The tree's dying. We killed it.
Boy, for Derek, go ahead and water it.
Coming down, one of the
Okay,
branches
guys.
that are lower, the branch reaches down, and coming off the end of the branch, on the very edge, this comes out of the tree. This is my soul. I must be reborn. Bring me back. And it is dead. The tree's gone. Now, the branches you all saw with the stuff that you wanted up there, it's still there. So you can still retrieve these. However, this tree is now dead. Unfortunately, you might have killed it.
I think for 100% sure we did.
Does my perfect axe handle still look perfect?
Oh yeah, it's up there.
grab it.
It's gone. The tree's gone.
Oh, the whole tree disappeared.
No, the tree's there, but it's
The tree's dead.
the tree's dead.
The tree is dead.
The
And
leaves are wilting.
And my axe handle still looks
Oh
perfect.
yeah, absolutely.
We have a way to redeem ourselves. We have to nurture the new tree. Come with me, brothers. Let us replant it and bring them back and replenish the forest and give another home to animals and the things in the shade.
Break out some ale so I can water it
I
after
still
we
think he's
plant it.
delusional, but I like his thoughts.
Again, I'm thinking what you're thinking.
Go ahead and let's make. Let's take a look here. This is a very special thing that you were given. Would you like to show the party members? By the way, when you hold that in your hand, so you hold that in your hand, it feels warm, like hot.
Feel the life in it.
Since I'm the only one left on the
And you
Ground.
feel nothing. You feel nothing.
wow,
You feel nothing. It is cool.
I feel nothing. What are you talking about?
There's life here. I can feel it. It's there. We have to replenish the trees. We have to fix the forest.
What class are you?
He's still
Charmer?
delusional.
You're a charmer. Anybody else? You gonna give it to anyone else? Well, he's still 60 feet up in the air.
And he's
20 feet,
About
25 feet up.
feet up.
Okay.
I go to my knees
Um,
next to the stream,
Okay.
and I'm going to start digging the hole to bring it back.
All right. So as you hold that in your hand, before you do that, and you're holding it and you're focusing on it, right? And you notice that your arm begins to look like bark, like the outside of the tree and the bark, and it is slowly coming down your arm and it's beginning to cover you.
Go ahead, mate. You
There
start to
are
look at little
magical
trees.
properties,
Kozak, how about this?
and you can see that.
That's the tree giving me life and limbs.
so okay. We need to
Cut it
Plant
off
it.
for another axe handle?
be quiet, dwarf. We're contemplating what we're going to do next.
Oh, I'm about to climb down. That's what I'm about to do next.
So
From
you
your
are-
height, by the way, you can actually see that a little farther down, there's a grove of a bunch of trees. They're not quite 60 feet tall. They're only 35 to 40 feet tall.
Well, I killed the biggest tree, so why do I need to mess with the small ones?
correct.
For dark tree killer.
Well, there's more trees over there. If you want to plant, maybe they're cousins or something. You keep the family together.
There you go. So you want to go down to the other trees?
Let's go. That sounds like a great idea. Let's bring this back to them.
Okay.
Right, so I gotta climb back down.
You climb back down.
Bob's gotta climb back down.
Um,
Dark's gotta climb
Yeah,
back.
he has to climb. Go ahead and make your. I just need an agility check or a strength check climbing down. You're going down instead of up, so you get an advantage on this.
Already. Because if it was agility, I'll just let go of
Good enough to
Nice.
land it.
Jeez.
Wow. 32?
Nice. All right, you just
26.
on down you go. One of the things about Open Legend that also is available for your characters, and there are things called perks. You have these available perks, and you also have available flaws. You now have an available flaw, which is the fear of heights, because you just fell 60 feet down a tree. So, you know you're brave, but just realize you spent 50 feet coming down out of the air.
Boy, this is going to make...
Just saying,
The
it's
angel
available.
bar.
It's
A lot
available.
tougher
It's
now.
available. That
He
is
feels like
taking
going to
place.
be making fun of me now. Come on up. No, I'm good.
So, one of the things about perks and flaws is if you play them to the detriment of your party, you get things called legend points, which we haven't gotten to a legend point yet, which I should have given away already, but I will remember now since I forgot.
Thank you for
See.
missing me.
Yes, I did. Your fall. That was
a lot of us.
that
are
was worthy
represented.
of a way.
I was
yes.
there.
All right,
I
so
wasn't.
down you go, and now you come across. We'll just move you guys over here. You come across. There's 3 or 4 more of these trees, right? And they're not quite as tall as the other. There's a couple in there that are, and then there's some younger ones that are between 30 and 35 feet.
So, is it still...
It's covering your whole body.
So I'm looking more and more bark-like. Okay.
But he still has full range of his
Oh yeah,
hand.
100%.
Go into the middle of the trees, and I concentrate really hard to see if I can listen to them like I could hear the other one. Oh, trees, are you there? Talk to me. What do we need to do?
Oh, what do you look for?
Forgiveness. We've killed one of the great sires of your land.
We never die. We just must be reborn.
How do I do this? How do we fix this, sir? Tree.
I do not know how we are reborn. I've just been reborn.
Why is he talking to himself?
I do know that each time I was in the presence of a druid when this happened.
We keep letting the nutter play.
We have to find a druid. A druid could tell us what's going on.
So you're saying we got to go back to class?
What's the druid?
It's a nature person.
Ah, shaman.
They smell funny, but they're kind of nice.
I think I know what you're talking about. We had some in the clan.
Let's find this druid of yours. Let's bring him here. Let's fix this.
My clan is 4 months east.
Let's find something closer.
Can anybody cast haste? Like 20 times. And I need some serious movement.
You do remember your class earlier yesterday? The teacher was talking about the druids.
The teacher was talking.
I wasn't paying attention. I was still pouting about the whole being human thing.
My understanding
I
is
was
druids live fully with the nature, and
Now,
so
as this other tree is there again, you look up and see the perfect handle. Again, you see the perfect.
wait, on this tree or on another?
On the tree that you're on now. There's another one down. These trees here, which are much younger, as well. You also see things that would be absolutely perfect.
So, what did we do to kill the tree?
From what the voice told me, when we hacked off the branch, it said to me, "You've killed me." And when we gave it homage, it gave me this, and it's changing me. Look!
I see, Bark Breath.
If we can't find a druid ourselves, we'll have to go back to the teacher.
Oh, you ready for a groaner? I wonder if his bark's worse than his bite.
I put my hand on the tree. Tree, I ask for your blessing. I see something that I wish to have. Do I have your blessing?
As you hear, you do. Please approach. I am a young, vibrant tree. You can take up to 5 pieces from me. But let's start with 1.
Can you assist in my climb?
That I cannot.
Then I shall climb on my own.
Oh, get my walking stick while you're up there then.
Are you
Is
going to
that
point and
fair?
tell him what you want?
No,
Nice.
no.
I can do
Yes.
that. Is that what the teacher wanted?
Yup.
He just said to come back with him. She.
So I drop down on all fours like a stepping stool and help him all 1.5 up the tree.
No. Can I use your shoulders? Just like stand.
Advantage.
Oh, instead of 1.5,
Advantage
2
on
feet,
climb.
Stand with your back
And
into
it's
the tree.
only 20
So I
feet.
stand
You
with
have
my
to get
foot
up
against
20
the back
feet.
of the...
They're much
And
lower.
All right, so
And there's a bow up there for you as well.
I'm going to use agility, which is my entropy, or
Okay.
am I using just straight agility?
You can use your entropy. All right.
I'm going to
All right.
assist.
So-
I'm going to give
Oh, now you get another advantage because he's helping as well. You got 2 guys.
Kozak a boost.
Oh, look at that.
All right, so thank you, gentlemen.
Come up my shoulders.
It's a 12.
Okay.
We got a boom. Oh, that was a
Oh,
boom.
that was a boom. And
Oh!
All right.
Alright.
So, I can't
Please,
use dice.
please describe exactly how you went from on the ground to standing perfectly
so-
like this on.
I put my
20 feet up in the air
planted
on
my
the branch.
foot on Knuckles' hands, and then another foot on the shoulder of Bark Boy, and literally just leapt up, grabbed one branch, swung out, and then swung back and grabbed the next branch, and continued to monkey my way for 20 feet up until I was. Dun, dun, dun.
You guys are all sitting there in awe. Didn't think you had it in you.
Well, to be fair, he used us as a staircase.
Okay.
Well done, now keep my walking stick.
You have the hatchet or you have the knife?
I have the hatchet.
I have the knife.
You have none. Okay.
And I am going to.
I've got my good looks.
Okay.
This is going to take a long time.
Oh no, it
Because-
goes right through, just like butter. It comes right off and it's holding in your hand.
Awesome. And do I see his walking stick? So, is it close? What?
Comes right off.
There's a bow up there too.
Point it out.
To the left. No, the other left. There you go.
That one.
That one.
Is it reachable?
Yes. Comes right off.
And I will now scamper down.
Okay.
Ooh!
Comes sliding down.
You didn't read me.
All right.
To my clan, I'm pretty good.
The 3 items that came from this tree, when you get them into your hands, they're like finished product. Yeah. You put a string on it, it's ready to go.
Pull my axe hatchet off, and
Slides right on. Yours will take a little more work, but you don't have your axe handle with you. Don't have your axe head right now. So your handle with this. Once we get home, you'll be
I
able
have
to
a
put
hatchet.
your axe.
You
on.
have
Right
it.
now, you still have the other wood axe that you had before. Okay, so you guys have retrieved those items.
Grab out the knife. For you, sir. It's got a compass.
Very nice.
Brass don't need compasses.
Bring us back home. You couldn't even see
Okay.
the trail.
What do you do with the acorn? Are you still holding it in your hand?
Yes.
You put it in the pouch.
No, I'm holding on to it.
Okay.
'Cause I'm digging being a tree now.
You are covered in bark, head to toe.
you are Groot.
We are Groot.
That was pretty funny.
Thank you.
There you go.
Call it, liking it.
All right. Very good. Okay, so you come back into town.
We aren't planting the tree.
We have to find the teacher to help us get a druid.
Druid.
She's gonna know what to do. Look, I'm a tree.
You are. Bark breath.
That's a neat
All right.
disguise.
So you guys come back into class. You've been gone a little longer than expected. So she's kind of marching around as you come in. Walking
Is
back.
he walking behind us so we
No,
know?
you guys are all together.
Be their shade.
So you walk into class. She looks at you. Whoa, that seemed to take a little long. What in? I have never seen anything like this.
We forgot to ask for blessings.
Teacher, we made a mistake. We killed the great tree. But
You
it talked to
did
me.
what?
It talked to me.
What did this tree say?
It said, we can replenish its life. We need a druid to help us out, how to replenish the life. You know what to do. You're the teacher.
I don't know what to do. The druids have been gone for thousands of years. But I do know someone who could help.
And who might that be?
You know, I think we need to go. I'm going to go with you this time. So you guys are headed over to the Founders Archive and Library, where all the old books are located.
Holding on to it.
Tight. Yeah, you're still a tree. You are covered in bark. So you walk in and you visit with Madame Urba de Marius. She runs it. And when you walk in,
Madam, are you a druid?
a druid? Why no, but we have books on druids. Right this way.
Okay.
Look at you. I have heard of fascinating things happening in the city. How did you become covered in such a way?
Gave it to me to replenish its life.
Oh, may I see it? Your bark just went away. Fascinating.
Okay, first he talks to a tree that doesn't talk back to him, and then grabs the nuts of the tree and
Whoa.
Whoa.
This is a little beyond what might be in a book. I have heard of somebody here in town who has opened up a shelter who seems to speak with the plants. Why don't you head on over to the animal shelter on 3rd Street? Speak with the owner. I believe her name is Cheetah. And she should be able to take care of you.
She Plug, cheap plug.
Oh, yeah.
Know it, baby!
Oh, yeah, I've heard of
Who's
this.
the only druid alive in this
I've
world?
heard of this cheetah. Oh, no, she is the only druid alive in this world. Being a street rat, I know all about it. Also, the shameless plug. Mate.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All
I
right.
don't even know how to find her.
You do. How long have we been going? Do we need a 5-minute break? Go
Let's
to the
take a
bathroom? All right, go to the bathroom real quick. And we'll head over to, and we'll resume when we get over to the, oh, are you holding on to that again?
Yeah, I went right back into bark form.
Oh, it slowly starts coming back up and covering you again.
Makes it easier to explain what happened.
That is totally and utterly unnatural. Touching a nut and becoming barkish.
I'm thinking what he's thinking.
Hey, how many viewers does it show?
We taking a break?
We're taking a break.
Yeah, we're real quick. Just 5 minutes.
5 minutes!
Refill beverages.
Hey, get a number. Bob,
We gotta refill.
how many?
Off camera. How many what?
How many? What
Mike.
number did we get up to?
I do not know.
Mike,
What?
don't scream that.
Kind of full.
Awesome.
Yeah, easy there.
Steve.
Well, your contemplate laugh is gonna start busting up. I hear you, and it was like something that just happened. I'm like, I know. All right, we're going. Tell him to come in, Bob.
Do what?
Let's go.
5 minutes of not real time.
I know, 5 minutes of game time.
Game time.
I'm already refilled my beverage.
My frothy mug.
All right.
The dark, soft apple cider.
Define 5 minutes.
That's 5 minutes.
That was 5 minutes. It's game time.
That's 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's overland travel.
Yeah.
Beverages are full. Very nice. While you're in town, you actually stop back by your house, and you are going to go ahead and put your axe head on that handle. Okay, what the dark wood is going to do for you folks, the dark wood is going to add some properties to it. I had to convert this over from Pathfinder. All right, so for you, sir, yours is a two-handed weapon. It no longer has the heavy property. So your weapon, yes. For the rest of you, you get to add swift.
I already had Swift with Hatchet.
Ooh, okay, well now it's still swift.
It's just a
That's how you got swift. And we can make that whatever you want.
Oh.
So you can change that. I wasn't 100% sure what we were
Swift
after. for you.
quarterstaff?
So,
See how that works.
yeah, you could put a gem on the top of it to channel yourself, those types of things. And if you had something at home that you use, you could just put it right in, and that will now be a part of your staff. But again, it also has the swift property, which will give you, while you're holding it, it gives you one advantage to your initiative.
Almighty DM, I rarely use my hatchet. Can
All you gotta do is have it in your hand.
Can I ask
Or
to
plan
have
on
a
using
minor
it.
action recall it?
A minor action to recall it.
Or a move action?
A move action. Don't you get that already?
No, I mean, if I threw it.
Oh, you want to returning. Let me think about that.
Thank you.
Let me think about that. That's interesting. Okay. The shameless plug is continued.
Now, what are those things that are popping up on the screen? People talking about us?
I believe so. So yeah, I can't see because it's directly behind me. But
Good,
yeah,
good.
there's little hearts and stuff that go on.
I saw hearts flying, and now I see.
Okay, so there's our Darkwood. I'm done with that.
Oh, the dwarf is winning the game.
I killed a 60-foot tree.
All right, so you guys head down the street. You're all together walking down the street, and you notice that there's a woman that comes out of where the shelter is located, and you see just beyond her there is a horse, a white horse, with a strikingly good-looking man on board, wearing full plate up and down, and he has a shield on him, and that shield is covered with a 7-pointed star. Okay, and he's sitting there, and as you approach, you guys actually get within range of him, and everybody just starts feeling good. You're just like blown away by wow. And as you're still kind of in awe of his presence because he is so strikingly good looking. I had to give him a shameless plug too. That when you look down, you didn't really notice that the woman had reached down and she has been cradling a plant that was right next to the door, and it has now engulfed the entire side of the building, so you can't even see where the door was anymore.
Is this the acorn?
No, there's a woman right there that just
Well,
commanded a plant, and it covered up the door so that it's now a barrier.
Well dressed, did you say?
No, she's not well dressed. She's got tattoos all over her. She has striped hair. It's kind of like black streaks in her hair. The print on her arms are kind of like a cheetah print. So it's a black and orange color of her hair.
Perhaps this is the woman we've been searching for.
Excuse me,
And
madam, are you a druid?
And you hear just beyond, "Cheetah, let's go. It's time to go." She turns and looks at you. Yeah. I'll be there in a minute. How can I help you? Look at you.
I'm a tree.
How did he get that way?
Because I didn't cut him down?
Oh.
Show the acorn. The acorn did it. The tree talked to me when we killed it.
Who gave this to you?
The tree did.
You have been blessed with a great honor. You have been chosen to bring it back to life.
We don't know how. We've asked the trees and our teacher, and she was hoping you knew.
See this again. You must gather 15 to 20 of its branches. You will have to cut those off. You will pile them up just outside the wheat line where the water drips from its branches. You will find a root that is exposed. That will fit perfectly into that spot. You will cover it with branches, and then set it on fire. That will release the soul of the tree to then become reborn, and it will begin growing immediately.
How long do we have to do this?
I just know that it should have been done right away.
We didn't
Those
know
are
how.
normally given to druids. What did you do to this tree that it gave this to you?
I killed it!
That might be why. Was that today?
Yeah.
I believe you only have until sunset.
Uh-oh.
Back to the gate.
Got the map.
Run like the wind.
I cast haste.
You have haste?
I have haste.
Oh, nice.
I'll try to cast haste as well.
He can cast it. Go ahead and we're going to have enough time to where you're automatically going to succeed.
No,
So we don't necessarily need to roll.
One and one.
He can multi-target.
And so can I.
Okay. So you guys are going to cast it. You cast haste. We don't necessarily need to roll because you'll make it.
Right.
You'll get a couple chances. You guys are all hauling. Now you're feeling fast.
So So basically, I got a whole bunch of bugs in my beard.
Exactly.
See, that's why I've got goggles, because I go so fast.
That's why you're the well-loved of
And a mask and glitter.
All right, so you return to the site of the killing. I mean,
Are we back at the scene of the crime?
you're back at the scene of the
I
crime.
never do that.
No, it was victory, not crime.
Start digging a hole. I think it's your job.
This from the
To
vandal.
lay with reverence and blessings.
Oh,
So
Max.
you're back. You
We have to
remember
find
your
that.
instructions.
We have to find the spot amongst the roots.
I'll
Correct.
start gathering the branches.
All right, so perception checks.
Perception. Perception.
Nice.
I can see my feet.
No, okay.
I like bread.
All right, so right off the bat, you're finding branches, you're cutting, you're finding lots of branches for you to cut to go ahead and build the fire. You have found where the acorn goes immediately. You two guys, we don't know what you two are doing. You're wandering around looking for branches and kind of bumping into each other. You're like, doo, 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 doo. So those two are off in the twilight zone. You guys are ready to go.
I don't need others to kill trees.
You want to walk over and grab the acorn?
Wait, give me that. For bloody hell. Now I feel like the world's shortest shrub. Talking shrub.
As you hold it now, and you get very close, you feel it. It's almost like it's burning your hand.
I place it into the spot.
Okay? And you've gathered the branches?
Oh, you mean the dead trees I killed?
Yeah. You cut branches off it, so you pile it up. All right.
It's kind of morbid, but sure. I'll string them together.
Okay. Now what do?
We light a fire.
Okay.
Oh, I think I can handle that.
Okay. How are you going to light a fire?
I don't know.
Anybody bring
Or if I'm
flint?
supposed to know this kind of stuff.
Can he find? Oi, can you find some flint?
Oh, for a second, I thought you said fart.
Could use that too as
Great,
fuel for the
propel
fire.
that
How about we
too.
get some flint first to make some sparks?
I can look. I can look for
you light
flint.
fires in the heart, in
Constantly.
the tavern. Better word for a brothel. The
Better
nice
word
way
for- I
to
like
say it.
tavern. I like
A
tavern.
tavern.
I
In
like
the
tavern.
You light the fire.
You made my
That's
father's
part of-
establishment sound very
That's
righteous.
part of your daily duties. So if he can find a piece of flint,
I can light a fire.
okay. Perception checks.
It's
Let's see what you
beginning
guys
to
find
look
laying around.
Coconuts.
I've had a couple of ales in me.
You're,
I'll look.
you might fall in the stream. Oh, Master Dwarf. I'm going to take your phone away. Put that phone in your pocket. Because you rolled well enough, so you still have to put your phone in your pocket. But you did find some flint, so you bring it over.
Oh, in my pocket.
Yep.
Awesome.
Okay.
And I got the steel.
Oh, we got some steel and some flint. All right,
Perfect.
so they give it to you.
Alright. Do I need to
You
roll
don't
to
even need to
fire?
make a roll.
That's what I'm talking about. Sparks fly, embers burn.
You guys are sitting there watching as this all starts to burn and it catches fire. Out of the center, as it swirls and it becomes kind of small in the beginning, and then it grows, and in the center
Of the fire?
of the fire, an earth elemental appears.
Now that's a
I'm saying
fire.
earth, a fire elemental,
No, I was about to say
and it's swirling,
Now that's definitely a fire.
and it looks at you, motions you closer,
I approach it.
puts its hand up.
Give it to him.
Looking for your hand. So your hand touches and the flame runs around your body and it runs around you and all back in and then it comes away. It did not harm you at all. You can now produce fire with your bare hands.
Oh, wait. I'll
You
take
make
that
fires
day.
all the time.
Looks like I'll be making fires a
Sitting
lot
there
more
and
than
it
I
swirls
thought.
and there's like, you can see in the ground all around you because now it's getting dark. Okay, it's getting evening time, it's getting a little late in the evening, and you see in this whole area where the root system is, energy is pulsating out of these roots and going right into the center where this elemental is burning. and it's creating a lot of light. And the whole area is lit up. And you guys are all, you know, kids. What a bonfire. Look at the fire we made.
Fire, fire, hot fire.
And then the elemental disappears. And the fire comes down. And it goes out. And coming up out of the center is just a small tree, only about 6 to 8 inches tall. And there it sits.
Come on, hogwash. I think someone spiked my head.
Take my water boat out. Start pouring just a little bit of water. Not.
Okay, give a little water. Very nice. Very
Go
nice.
down,
You
bend
do
the
that.
knee to it, and we give you homage, and hopefully that you forgive us for killing your sire.
The tree actually responds to you. Thank you.
It said thank you.
I still think he's hypnotic.
You heard it.
Thank
Well,
God.
You
I
actually did
stand
it.
by
You
my
actually did
actions.
it. Okay.
Do I hear these conversations?
No, these two.
Okay. I'm going to keep on drinking then.
All right. What are we going to do now?
Let's go home. It's
I need
time.
to go back to the
All right.
teacher.
So you guys come together at the tree, and you're going to start heading back on the trail. However, that fire
Attracted.
might have attracted some other critters
No.
around this area.
There's always other critters.
There's always other critters. So you guys are in your marching order, and you see on each side squabbling and making noise. We have these little goblins that have just noticed all this fire, and they approach you, squealing.
Kill him! Kill them all!
They're all basically armed with slings, and they were just wandering around the forest until they happened to have spotted this big old blaze at twilight. And I believe it's now time for a little initiative!
Alright, lightning reflexes, tier 3.
All right, so the number for the encounter is a 14. Tell me if you are above or below.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
We have a
Hold on.
winner's bracket, we have a loser's bracket.
I have an explosion!
Huh? Oh, you're going to set our table? You the man.
Oh, hold on, I exploded.
You the winner's bracket now?
Really?
Dude, you're way in the winner's
Man, I'm
bracket.
way in the winner's bracket.
Still
You're way in the winner's bracket.
27, 30, 32 initiative.
2 dice plus 2. Yeah.
Okay, is there an option C? Yeah, you
It was
said
12.
let them know if you roll
Winner.
higher or lower than
Yep,
a
you're a
14.
winner. Oh, you tied. You're still a winner.
Okay, 21. Tie goes to the roller.
Oh, you exploded.
I exploded!
Okay, you're a winner.
Exploded
twice.
Everybody's winners?
Yep.
Loser.
Oh, sorry. We have 3 winners, and someone will go after them.
Yes.
Any of the winners, you get to go up as you choose. So you guys figure out who wants to go first, and go ahead and go.
I don't like these mountain roaches very well, so I will go. Closest one. Oh, I have the axe in hand, and I'm ready.
What does this axe look like?
Well, to be truthful, I prefer a metal handle, but it's got a wooden one that I used from my last kill. 60-foot tree.
And the axe head itself, these guys have never seen it until you went to your house and picked it up.
Oh, it's a beautiful battle axe, double-bladed on both sides. You know, so you can get a goblin over there, and a goblin over there, and a goblin back there, then a goblin over there.
Fire away. And I give you a legendary point for that. So you now have 1 legendary point to spend.
And I'm sorry, I've never had a legendary point before.
Okay, a legendary point gives you advantage on any roll. By the way, you get another 10-sided because you are using a 2-handed weapon, so it gives you advantage 1. Nice. Okay. So now you get to keep the higher. All right. I forgot where I was going.
Legendary point.
The legendary point. So what a legendary point does is it gives you advantage on the roll, plus it gives you a +1 to each die roll.
Okay.
Okay, so then you get to keep that in your pocket. You can use that as you choose.
There's a spot for it. Top box spot.
Top box.
Legend.
Oh.
And I should have given out a whole bunch of these. I'm just on fire tonight.
Nope.
I know.
The opposite.
Should have gotten it
All
right.
right. So he had a 12. He has a 12 guard.
Okay, so that does a minimum of 3, I believe.
Yes. Go ahead and mark him for 3.
Okay.
I got you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Mark him for 3.
I'm sorry.
Marking for
Thank you, good sir, for marking my soon-to-be killed.
I'm thinking what you're thinking. You're welcome.
Cheers, man.
Next up.
All right, so first thing I want to do, I look right at him. I go, hey, he's sleeping with your sister. God damn. Oh, it's time for one of those maneuvers.
Knuckles, leave those 2 to me.
Oh, you want those two?
I'll take care of these 2. These chaos creatures were going back to where they
Oh, and the
belong.
farthest one away. Hey, he's sleeping with your sister.
No.
14, 16.
That is a big enough number. You got him. Give him a mark. We didn't give you any marks.
How
Here,
many?
you can use mine.
These colors.
There we go.
Okay, so the pink, the little one. The
There you
little
go.
one. Okay, so he's now, you have charmed him, right?
I have charmed him.
Oh, great. And he's angry because the other guy.
And he's angry as hell at the other guy for sleeping with his sister.
By the way, all goblins sleep with their sisters.
Let's not tell them that. We're trying to keep it ugly. I want him very angry with his mate.
Creatures of chaos, welcome to your doom. The vengeful angel is here. 2 arrows coming out. Ding.
Nice. Okay.
So no disadvantage.
Correct.
And we forgot to use our swift on those initiative rolls.
That is correct.
I used
You
mine.
used
I didn't use mine.
Mine's automatic.
I didn't use mine and I still got a 32.
Mine's automatic. That's why I'm like, you didn't give me anything.
17.
Okay, that's a hit. They have 12s. So go ahead and mark both of them for 3. Sorry.
5.
I have to learn how to add.
5.
Oh, learn how to add. Please.
Go public school.
Go to public school.
Vile creatures, now flee!
I did both. Be nice. So did you.
So did I.
You
You guys hate-
I'm drinking with my right hand.
You've been really holding back on legend points. I
I
think
know.
we did a nice job introducing
I
our
know.
weapons.
I know.
I think you should start giving them out.
All right, I will.
Woo!
I will start giving them out.
No, what do you mean start? Do it right now.
Okay, you each have 1 legend point.
Oh, for the love.
I don't think I've earned mine.
It's a
I
nice-
haven't
I
earned
don't have
mine.
mine.
You're playing your character great. You know, here something I did want to say that I wanted to bring up earlier that I kind of thought was very pointed between our group here, just our group. You guys realize that it was about, because you brought up public school, this came in my head. Approximately 35 years ago, we were in the combat simulation class at Hart High School playing this game. Or actually, we were playing Dungeons
We're
and
playing
Dragons
Dungeons and Dragons.
during lunch break every day.
Yep.
The same group of guys,
I
including
love-
Azul.
I looked so hard for the picture. I was going to bring the
have a
picture of
picture?
it.
Oh, I
Yes,
might have
yes,
it in
I
the
do.
yearbook. I might have it in the yearbook.
No, it's in one of the Hart Times news article.
Lassadar was the editor of the yearbook, and I know he put our picture in there. So
What was
I
the
may
name
have
of
it.
her room?
I don't remember. It was Combat Simulation. That was the name of our club.
Yeah,
Like,
Combat-
we played
Combat
D&D
Simulation was the name of
the
it.
English
Dungeons
teacher.
and
What was
Dragons
her
was
name?
not
I
allowed.
want
Remember
to
the
say it was a
teacher's
math
name?
lab. Was it
It
an
was
English
not.
lab?
I don't remember the
It was
teacher's
English.
name. She was an English teacher, though.
I do know who
Yeah.
the president was, though. Let's go!
All right. So yeah, the only two we're missing is Nazul and Ivandar because they were with us as well. Okay. All right. Continue. I believe I get to go now.
1, 2, 3. Yes.
Alrighty then. Some goblins got some slings. We'll start off with him hitting his buddy in the head.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what he did in the
He's
head.
swinging at him.
Nice.
We'll move it so the DM can see it. Is
Yeah.
that better for you?
There you go.
All right. So we have 12.
Whoa! That's
Way to one-shot your own guy.
Thank you.
So winds the sling up.
Stay back.
Lets it go. Hits him right in the head. Head explodes. Blows completely off. guts go flying over Dark. You are now covered in goblin guts.
By the way, Verdaric has never, ever, ever seen anything as funny as that.
I should get my own legend point for that.
Take it.
Totally earned a legend point. GM earns a legend point.
All right.
Good job.
Beautiful shot.
All right. This sling will hit.
No, it won't hit, but it'll try it.
All right. Firing at you. All right.
Can I use a legend point to get rid of
No,
that?
I cannot use a legend point to get rid of it.
Oh!
I'm going
He's at
down
20,
one blow.
He's at 40. He's at 55, 60,
30, 45.
63.
63.
45.
All right,
Does
I'm
he
going to
have
have
two
to
tests?
explode. So,
63.
Kozak. And puts his hand out for a shield, and this will never happen.
Never say never.
Okay. Big dice, big dice, big dice. All right.
Don't you? I need you to be my shield.
1 die 10.
Yes.
So we're going to do a force shield, and we're just going to block that thing, and
You got an explosion?
one explosion.
One explosion so far.
2 explosions!
Roll your way out. Roll your way out.
Oh,
That's
27,
27.
35.
35.
35, and what did I roll?
63.
63.
I'm
Much
still
healthier now?
out.
28, it's still 28 damage.
I would like to assist
25.
and defend.
28
Oh,
damage.
thank
He's
you.
got
Now you
24.
understand on the defend,
I
you
know.
have to beat his 30. To be successful, you're going to have to beat a 30.
Gotta do something.
35.
Do it.
Gotta do something.
You gotta
for
beat
him.
a 35.
35.
Okay, so you are going to go ahead and use. How are you going to?
No, in slow motion, come jumping out across to try to catch the sling.
Okay, so the bullet's coming by. You're going to make an attempt to. And what skill are you using?
Agility.
All right, make your roll.
And nothing for that.
Oh, that was beautiful. We're going to see how you roll. Boom! We got an explosion.
All right, come on. 7 more.
So it was a beautiful attempt, and as the thing goes whistling by, you kind of look at it going by, and boom, you fall on the ground, and you are now prone. Because you missed. But what you hear is a rock, and it hits the head, and it sounds like a coconut when you drop it on the concrete. And down he goes, bam! Just this rock hits him right in the side of the head.
That was beautiful, gentlemen. I will be awake when you wake me.
Wow.
The sound of a coconut hitting concrete.
Can I use your dice?
I
Somebody take the
expelled
dice
my
away.
dice earlier during the test plays because I was on fire. All right, so we have one more to go, and he's going to throw over here at you.
Lord.
All right.
Oh, come on!
Oh, come
I
on.
love these blue dice.
20.
All right, 14.
14?
20. 6. No, that's a 6. That's a 10 and a 4 and a 6. Yeah, never mind. I know how to add 20.
You can add.
You stop adding.
I'm
20.
No more.
I know. I need,
20 with a guard of
I can
15.
zoom.
That gives me 5 damage.
Yep, you take 5.
I throw dirt up. Trying to protect
And then the
him.
last one, he's up to you, and he's trying to get his sling out, but you're hand to hand now. So pulls out this little dagger, stabbing you in the leg.
Oh, he's trying to hamstring you.
Yeah, he's not as good with
He's
that.
trying to dwarf string you.
I need a toothpick, so
Here
I
we
still
go.
have some salted pork from lunch.
16.
16. I have a 15.
Darn it.
All right, you take a minimum of 3 points of damage. And then at the end of their turn, I believe I get a saving throw.
You
To
do
save
need
out
to
of the
try to
charm?
Save out of the charm.
We'll use the pink dice.
Use the pink
We
dice.
really want this guy to be firing back at the other guy.
Oh
No, did not break out.
He did not break out. And my exploding dice, I'm just laying you guys. You're going to be laying waste. You're going to be goblin food inside the pot for dinner tonight. All right. Winner's bracket.
Winner's bracket. All right, Mike, you you need to get up quickly. You need the quickness.
Now, lending aid is still a major action.
I can
Unless
heal.
you have a boon focus heal, then you can do it as a minor action.
Yeah, I'm a vengeful.
Okay, so you're not.
Archangel.
You're gonna you get up. That's half your movement. You get any number of minor actions
half my movement.
to get up. So you still have half your movement left.
Okay. So I'm gonna jump back to here,
There you go.
and that's
You
all I
don't-
got left.
That's all you got left. Correct.
Then I will take a defensive stance with my bow.
That works. A defensive stance.
Yeah.
Where did you come up with a defensive stance? That's beautiful roleplay.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's all I got.
All right. So you're standing with your bow swing. All right.
I heard
Gordon,
other people do it. I don't
You
actually
want
have
to
the
take
skill
your
for
guy, or
this.
you want me to go next?
You can go next.
Right, I'm vengeful, and I just watched my mate get tapped right ahead.
Uh-oh.
Who did it?
You did it.
I yell at him, "Ew! Hey, sleeping with your mom!" And I dive over there to whack him one.
Alrighty.
Do. That's probably agility, isn't it?
So, yes, you can use your agility.
Use my agility.
What are you hitting him with?
I got that new nice fancy darkwood staff.
Okay. Flail away. Two-handed. Go ahead and get an advantage on that.
Oh. I don't mind if I do.
Yes, you do.
Oh! That's one wrong there. Let's
Yeah,
get it
no.
twice. Alright, well, that's still 21. Oh, I gotta
you
lose the
lost
lowest, so 17, 20.
20, and he has a 12, so he takes 8.
8. And he already had 5, so he's at 13.
And that is number 1, who has 13.
Oh,
Splat.
I have avenged
Goblin
you.
soup. Goblin soup.
Oh, I can't let that slide. My vengeance must have been quenched, and it was. Because I'm vengeful, don't you know? It's right there in my flaws.
Beautiful.
Right. Hey, Iron Boots.
I hear
Come
you. So I'm looking at my axe, because it's a dwarven head. It says, anything with green blood is unnatural, and you must squish it. Alrighty, I'm just reading the instructions.
You get a
Oh!
legend. You get a legend point for that, and it's also advantage 1 because it's two-handed. So go ahead and roll that other 10-sided.
2.
All right, now you got an explosion.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
All right, what's the total?
It's
The total is 24.
24, and he has 12, and
So that's 12 damage plus the 3 he's got, puts him at 15 damage.
he'd be dead.
Turns the axe around. If you kill a goblin, you must continue swinging in the same direction that you swung at another goblin. Must do it. So I do have movement, right?
You have a full move.
No.
No, he's-
Good.
yeah, he's
That's
fine.
good. That's good.
Question a dwarf? Just let him do as he pleases.
I'm thinking what you're thinking.
So, of course, there's a little tip at the end, and he's going for a skewer.
No, it's a 1.
Oh,
That's a 1.
It's a 1.
Okay.
You're using percentile dice.
Yeah, all of my
All right.
dice are.
14. He has a
12.
12, so he takes 3.
Oh, I do get
He
2.
gets 2 10-sided.
2 10 sides. Yes, you're because
I
you're
gotta
two
take
sides.
that. There you go, that's better.
There you go,
It's a
okay.
22,
22.
12, 10 damage.
10 points of damage plus the 5 he already has. Which
Oh,
is
15, he's
I'm
dead.
sorry. Goblin soup. Splat.
What?
He's
I'm
dead.
sorry, somebody else just died. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Oh.
Sleep.
You read the instructions.
Read the instruction again. Fine print. Keep swinging if you keep killing. All right. I think I shall. That's a brilliant boxsmith, eh?
You keep the highest one, so it's a 14. All right, that's a hit. So marking for 3, it's a minimum. Does that break the charm when he takes damage?
No.
Does he get a free saving throw?
I think he does.
No.
He gets a saving
Okay,
throw
alright.
every. He gets 3 saving throws and then he's permanently charmed.
Okay.
It's
all
a
right.
one-way ticket
For
to
1
a
minute.
For 1
6-foot
minute.
grave.
For 1 minute.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead with he doesn't. That's fine. He does not make us answer. I'll double check that stuff later. So one thing I did forget to tell you guys: when the tree rose and it was alive, you guys all gained an XP.
Oh.
So that had already happened.
XP.
So everybody has an XP.
Experience.
That was a milestone in the adventure when you brought the tree back to life. And an XP means you get 1 feat point, and you now get 3 attribute points. But you'll be able to apply those as we go. I just wanted you to be aware that once you actually did that, it happened. So if you had stuff planned, I know you had something planned when you have that feat point. So just realize that that'll be available in the next fight. You have tagged him. Who's next?
I'm
You've
next.
gone, you've gone, you've gone. It
Oh,
actually-
Uncle!
well, he's up. He was actually up, but
He gets to roll
a saving throw. Basically, he's looking around like, nobody's sleeping with nobody around here.
And he fails.
But maybe.
I might
I
have
think
a new
I like
pet.
you. I think I like you. Okay. You're up. You're down. You actually get a death saving throw.
Death saving throw.
I can heal him.
Which is
Gotta
what?
use that,
42? Is it 42?
On your turn.
Okay.
Is it 42 for a death saving throw?
I wasn't expecting anybody to be dropped in the first adventure.
Dude, I didn't expect you to roll a 63, which was
I believe
brutal.
it is a fortitude save, yes.
All right, we'll make a fortitude,
Come on,
and then
you
we'll
got
read
this.
the rules later. If I come close, we're good.
Yeah.
All right, and I don't know what the DC is, but
I
here
think
we
it's
go.
10.
Oh, and nowhere near. So
It's
that's
10.
1.
Okay.
That's 1.
That's 1 failed save.
1 failed.
All right. All right. So next up will be anybody in the winners bracket can now go. Okay, go ahead.
So I'm gonna heal him.
All right. What skill are you using? You have heal.
Yeah.
All right.
Heal. Logic.
All right. So go ahead and make your heal roll.
You next to me? You are next to me.
I am next to you.
Arr.
I just avenged you. Now I'm hoping to bring you back up with a 17.
A 17. Okay.
What power level do you want to use?
No,
I have a
it's
2.
based on the roll.
It's a boon.
It's a boon.
Based
Yeah, the
on the
boon's
roll.
based on the roll.
So it's 16.
So you beat his.
No. It's strictly a boon heal
Correct.
under logic. I believe logic.
It is logic.
His logic.
It's my 1 major action.
All right, so
instantaneous,
healing.
Level 2.
Oh no, I remember now. I got it now. What ability did you use?
Logic.
Heal.
Okay, logic. Where's logic over
and
here?
then logic right here.
It's power level 2, so it's done at power level 2.
Right. It's
Oh,
1 die
only
6.
2, so it's a
14.
D6.
So
It's
it's a
dice
D6.
six.
So heal him for
Are
a
you
D6.
doing it or not?
You did it right.
2.
So you heal for 2, so you go from 0 to 2. So you now have 2 health.
Okay.
Now we're gonna add that saving throw. You're back up.
On my way.
The other
I'll go.
winners
Right?
bracket.
Me? The 12?
He's sitting there. But you're my friend. You're my friend.
Oh, no.
Don't squish him. We've got a new pet. He's permanently charmed if we don't kill him.
Oh, man, I got the kilt.
Oh yeah. You need a
Go
unending
ahead.
charm.
Go ahead. We know what's happening.
Oh, no.
A goblin is not a
You're not sustaining the
dwarf's
heal.
friend.
You're good.
He is a sheath for an axe.
No. 2. Advantage.
Advantage 2.
There you go. A sheath for an axe.
Oh! Here it is. Come on, another one.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a 1.
That's all right. It's still
That's
22.
fine. 20. Yeah.
22.
22.
Please,
22,
could
12,
you please
10.
describe exactly what just happened?
Oh, exactly. Because the instructions say you insert the axe straight in, right? Like, imagine this. A key goes into a keyhole, and you just start twisting it. And twisting it, and twisting it, and twisting it. And then you pull out all the entrails. And you just slide it off. So,
You get a legend point.
it's just the shell of a goblin.
Yeah, we can remove all the charms.
Yeah,
and everything
right.
else. So much for my goblins. Oh, we can remove our
Oh,
snake.
and it's my turn.
It is your turn.
I stand up. Do we win?
You get a legend point for that.
I like that.
That was awesome.
Well, I appreciate the confidence he had in this duel.
It's getting dark, by the way. I mean, it's getting really dark now.
Well, we can at least get out of the woods.
All right, you head back.
Absolutely.
Do we still have our angel?
Who has the compass? Can we find our way?
Oh, wait.
Dark.
Dwarves have a compass in their head. You just tell me which direction, and I'll head there. I don't need this thing. What's this M? There's an M there. There's no M in directions. Oh wait, it's a W. Sorry. That's why we don't use compasses. Then there's a snake on the other side.
All right, so you get back into town. You find your way back to the classroom. Report to the teacher what happened.
I think we should take him to the. We need to take
Oh
him
no,
to
he's
the
healed.
infirmary.
He's healed. One
And
of
10 minutes later,
Yeah,
I
he's
can
healed.
take a
He's
quick
fully
breath and go.
Oh.
I was just.
and one of the things
down.
about Open Legend is after the fight's over, everybody's back to full health.
About 10 minutes, breath, breather.
Everybody's full health. So there was no other encounters on the way back. You guys find some people on the road. You head back through the road, talking to guards along the way, tell them you killed goblins. You're covered in goblin guts.
I was just
know.
going to say.
It smells disgusting.
Mate, I would have
So-
thought you
but
used
you know
goblins'
what?
guts as cologne.
You only care for
So-
goblin stench?
I'm renaming myself Kozak One Hit.
Hey, wait.
You still have a bump on the side of your head that is just, you got a knot. That's going to be
Right
there
here.
for a couple of days.
Hold yourselves. You know what the cure for goblin stench is? More ale.
Nice. So you get back, you report back. She says, perfect. Oh, excellent job, boys. You had a fight out there? There should not have been. That's very disturbing. Goblins in our lands?
Well, not
Okay.
much of a fight because I already killed a 60-foot tree. So a couple goblins.
That's disturbing. That's disturbing. On a side note, I was able to work out your shelter situation. You can now stay in the orphanage. So tonight you can go ahead and head on over to the orphanage.
Okay.
Better than the refugee camp.
I need you, and you know this already. The orphanage is not exactly the best place to be for a young man.
Is there ever an orphanage that is the right place for a young man?
Have you met Father Mandal?
I'm thinking what he's thinking. That's another shameless plug.
The
And the man's
brothel.
right there, for Christ's
So
sake.
you have a little bit of fear of going to the orphanage, and you convince your friends to go ahead and go with you, but you know that you're supposed to be there by yourself. You're not allowed to bring your friends in, but you're pretty sure you personally don't know what's going on in that orphanage because Iomade was somehow shielded and was not able to see what is happening inside the temple of Iomade in this city or in the orphanage. It's kind of got a shadow that's covering it all. So you are a little freaked out. And you talk them into coming with you to spend the first night. And of course, they agree. So you head on over to the orphanage. So let's go ahead. I don't think I have an orphanage map, so we're just going to ignore the map for a minute. Give me a minute. I need to take a break.
Woo!
Let's take a quick 5-minute break.
A quick
You
fight.
go
A real 5
A real 5 minutes?
All right, maybe 4 minutes.
Maybe 4.
Maybe 4 minutes.
Closer to 3.
We've been watching. No, we're just watching Duck just getting on there though. That's awesome. You back with Steve over there. Yeah.
Let's do what you're doing, guys. That's it. We can get rid of the map then, I think, right?
I don't have anything, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just. I think I can just get rid of it.
Yeah, we can
There we go. We don't have to get rid of the map. I was just getting rid of the shot on the periscope, so it doesn't look down there.
Oh, yeah, we don't want looking down now.
Yeah.
Not for the finale.
Not for the finale. Gotta scoot people over. Whoa.
Unless he has to use all his move.
So I killed the guy. It was worth it. I just killed him. And so then I get the reason I was
How are we doing that? No, I'm chatting.
Yeah, but still, it's not. It doesn't look good play. Yeah, it doesn't look good as bad offense. You look good. Chat. Yeah. Watch the replay on Periscope and see the chat. Oh, wow. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you see how they go. Yeah, I know. We're counting. Chat's counting dreams, dude. It's so funny.
All right.
You guys got to scoot over though, because I guess I have to sit down with you now.
You didn't even have to announce that,
Oh. My bad.
but you're fine.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, Jesus. We are live.
started.
Here we go.
We are live.
Okay.
I left that one over there for y'all this time.
Did you have anything planned where you were going to use a feat point?
I didn't.
Okay.
I
If
still
you
have to
did,
figure
realize that you have it now.
Okay.
And the attribute points you'll be able to do later, but you also, if you had something planned, you were kind of ready for it, then you're good. Okay.
What is Father Nadal doing in my gym?
He wants to get close to you. Come here, Jordan.
Okay.
Come a
So
little closer.
as we come back, you find yourself in the orphanage and in the dormitory. And in the dormitory, what we have is we have a whole lot of beds lined up. So there's racks of beds. There's a lot of boys in here. And as you go through, you can kind of get to the back. You're still a little freaked out. So most of the beds are occupied in the front half of the room, the back half of the room. There's not a whole lot going on there. There's a lot of empty beds back there, which you kind of find yourself in one of the beds there. There also happens to be the bathroom back there, which is big, and then a very large closet that's in the back as well. You guys were actually pretty quiet and stealthy and snuck in.
I can turn
Don't
this
ask me
invisible.
how you were able to sneak in. We're just saying that you did it because open legend makes me make you a roll. You're gonna alert the whole entire countryside. So you guys are in there.
I still have a headache.
Yeah, you do. And you hear the footsteps of little people run around, and all of a sudden you hear some heavier footsteps coming down the hallway. What are you guys gonna do?
Pull the
They're
curtains
adult
over me?
footsteps. Now there's some pretty heavy footsteps coming.
I turned the three of us invisible that aren't in.
There's a big closet right behind you.
Okay.
Why should I use the
And there's a
closet
bathroom
when I
behind
can
you,
turn
too,
us all
which you do.
invisible for crying?
Invisible.
Finds the bathroom.
Multi-targeting. You
Fills
only
up
have
the
you have
bucket.
3 seconds. If you fail that roll,
Oh,
then you guys will all be visible, or you can step back into the closet.
I'm jumping out of bed and stepping in the closet.
What if we all jump in the closet and I still turn us invisible?
You're laying in the bed. Yeah, you can fake asleep.
I'm faking asleep.
You can try. And around the corner, coming into the room. Where's my picture?
Dun, dun,
Dun.
Oh, we can prop that up.
I haven't got to see this up and close and personal, so
Yes.
don't mind.
Should we give a shout out for the artist?
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, Eric Bucher.
Wow, that's really good work.
Thank you kindly, Eric.
Eric Bucher
Absolutely.
is a member of the RPG community. He's a great guy, and he drew this for us. And he got to, it was a contest when he got to 100 followers. He just said, hey, I'm going to do some drawings for someone. Just happened to roll randomly, and we got lucky. And ended up getting that, and he chose to draw
Eric.
hard.
This
Thank
dwarf
you.
salutes
Good
you.
job,
Eric,
nice job, Eric.
You're drinking water.
I am drinking
All
water.
right, continue.
I had a bunch of back there.
So walking around the corner in a full white cloak.
You see a man in white robes. He has the symbol of.
Am I in the closet, so I don't see?
Where are you? I don't know where you are.
Closet.
There's a little louvers.
Oh, I
you
can
guys
see.
are looking
Did
through
you
the
cast invisibility or not?
No, we got in the closet. I
You
can
just
make us
jump in-
invisible in the closet.
But we can see through the
Well, that's up to
louvers.
the DM to interpret that, not Father Nidal. I'm just an NPC. But when you look at Father Nidal, though, you're laying there, obviously, but you're facing, so you can have one eye open and see this.
Is that Iomade?
He wears the white robes of Iomade, and you can see on the picture he has the symbol of Iomade. He's the high priest of Iomade, and this is his orphanage. And he comes right up to your bed and sits down on the corner of it and softly wakes you up. And he goes, "Well, I do declare,
It's you.
we have
How did we find each other like this?
maybe it was meant to be. Iomade works in mysterious ways.
I know. I've been cast down.
What do you mean, child?
I'm this angel of vengeance.
Oh, I see.
All here.
Okay, angel of vengeance. Well, allow me to welcome you to my orphanage.
Oh my God, this is such an honor to be here. Maybe I was sent down here to learn a gentler way than to be the vengeful knight of Earth.
Vengeful Nanny now. Tell me more.
When I see evil in the world, my only solution is to kill it. It must be destroyed so that lawfulness can rule the land. You've got to have laws, and they have to be followed.
Well, child, Iomade is the goddess of justice, and sometimes justice must be dealt in a violent way. Now, follow my lead, and I will teach you the ways of Iomade, and teach you how to harness that justice, and turn that violence into the work of our great goddess.
And it's so difficult when I just want to drive my sword through their hearts.
Oh, child,
But is there a way to cure them of this?
there's no cure needed. There's no cure needed. Everyone is at fault in their heart, and they have these thoughts. It's all about resisting them and using them when the moment's right. And that moment, that when it's right, you better believe that I will tell you when that moment
This is what I need.
is. Do we understand each other?
Yes, Father, yes.
Then Iomada's blessings are on you. Now, have you been explained the rules of this orphanage? I hope you have. Have you met Biff?
No, I just got here.
Okay. Well, Biff is supposed to tell you the rules, and since he didn't, I'll have words with him later. But what you need to know is you're the only one allowed in this orphanage. So don't be bringing your street friends in here unless they've gone through the rigors of the testing that you have done.
They were with me today with the goblins.
You do have some.
We conquered them.
Well, that's great. Well, just don't bring them in my orphanage. I have a thing about that, and I do not like it. Now, I just also wanted to show you one more thing. Because if you are a good child and behave yourself, you can have the ultimate reward. And he reaches into his pocket and he pulls it out. You're very familiar with it. It's just a nickel. And in this realm, gold pieces are crowns, silver pieces are nickels. Okay? And he holds out a nickel. And he goes, you see this nickel? This nickel is your gateway to ascension.
Yes. How do I earn this
And he
nickel?
puts it out like this and he goes, oh, not you. But I want to shoot at this to make sure you see something. Because this is a glorious moment for another child in this barracks. Roger, Roger, Roger. And then in one of the bunks, a little redhead child with freckle faces goes out and goes, Father Nadal, come to me, child. Today's your lucky day. And Roger's just like, the nickel. Am I going to the nickel? Oh, yes. You're going to the nickel over there. I only bless you, my child. But first, you must get dressed. Follow me.
Ascension!
And Father Nidal leads Roger over to the oversized closet. Are you guys hiding in there?
Oh!
What did you roll?
Big 13.
13.
Well, actually, it's
That's
You're
fine.
in
Oh, no, actually, it's 11, 17, 18.
18. Okay. Father Nidal instructs Roger, open the door and get your dressing on. I don't need to be observing this. And Roger's like, yes, Father Nidal. And opens up the door. And you see Father Nidal just do this, go. And Roger, you see Roger stomp in, and he goes into there and gets his white robe that he would wear for service and puts it on. And comes back out. I'm so excited, it's the nickel, the nickel. Oh yes, child, you get the nickel. Shall we go now? And takes Roger out the door, and as he's walking out, he's like, Biff, where are you, Biff? I need to have words with you, Biff. And they walk out and leave the room, and then it shuts. And that's my part. But if you give me one thing, I'll do a little metagame thing. This is not a character. Father Nidal takes Roger into his private prayer chamber. You don't know any of this, but just to play it out. brings him into the private prayer chamber, and there's a device there, and it's pulsating. And Roger's looking at it, it's kind of glowing off his skin. You can see its reflection. And Father Nidal takes the nickel and goes, here you go, deposit the nickel, Roger. He's so excited. And you can see a little spot there where you can just deposit the coin. And it makes that classic arcade sound of a quarter going into a machine. And then from behind him, a light shines as a portal opens up behind him. And you could see Roger turn around and look in the portal. And you see red light reflecting off his little freckled cheeks. And his face goes, and you hear a noise. And the portal shuts. And Father Nidal just goes, and walks away.
Didn't Roger run the shelter for Cheetah?
He used to. My work here is done. Thank you, thank you.
More plugs. More plugs. More plugs.
This is my adventure.
Thank you. I'm going to go back on chat now.
This is my adventure. That was not part of the agreement. Oh. All right. We can remove Father Nidal from the table as he is now even more going to feel the wrath of Cheetah. Just not today. All right. So the door swings open. Once again, you guys are still in the closet. This isn't even 10 seconds. The door opens, closes, and these three guys come running in. And he goes, I told you, no one's in here. Just starts wailing on you. Biff is just pummeling you. Boom, boom, boom. So I think we need a little initiative.
For all of us?
You guys are in the closet. You see your friend out there getting his ass whooped by a very large young man.
Oh! Wow. Yeah, I'm in the bracket. I don't need to keep rolling. Wait.
No, you're wholly in the bracket.
Well, I'll roll some more, but it's not going to help. 26.
You are the winner.
36.
What do you got?
25.
Winner. What do you got?
17.
52.
Winner. What do you got?
52.
13.
Yeah,
wait, I've got
I
advantage
roll
3, so...
criticals.
No, but you only get to keep one of
You
them.
only keep one of them.
Yep.
Yep, 13.
52.
52.
52.
Die 20.
Oh, I didn't do...
Die 10s, not die 6s, my
I
friend.
did die. Sorry, guys, I did die 6s.
You die 10s.
So... 21.
Remind them
Winner.
that it's a 52.
52.
Winner. All right. Biff, by the way, who you had?
Initiative.
Who rolled 52?
That's what I'm trying to get your attention for. 52.
Biff.
Doesn't help on initiative, unfortunately.
I want to introduce something to you guys as a game component that you have to understand that was created by our friend Nazul. It's called an elite character. Biff is an elite character. So therefore, being that he is elite, he gets to act more than once per round. So he will act on his normal action, and he will also act one time per round after one of your players goes. So realize that he is going to be doing things a little bit more than a normal average character because he is Biff after all.
It doesn't matter. I'm probably passing
And he's got
out
Tony
after the
and
first
Walter
game.
with him. Tony and Walter are his assistant thugs, and they're in there as well. So we've got 3 of them in there. Biff is leaning over you, faking sleeping. But now you guys all basically are in the winners, especially you. You guys are up.
Oh, we come out of the closet invisible too. Somebody's getting hurt.
Who's going first?
I'm gonna guess 52.
This is a very small room.
All right. So, oh, I could have rolled swift too because I'm coming out with my axe, but that's all right.
It's a dormitory. You guys are all on top of each other. Movement's not important.
Okay.
But still, the dwarf is always present.
So have
one minor.
they've already
one
started hitting.
Minor
Right?
detail I forgot to mention. You guys did not bring your weapons in here. You do not have your weapons.
All right.
Now,
That's right, I've got
however,
By the way, a dwarf always has a weapon.
that's true. So this is all non-lethal damage that will be done in this fight. So it's you can still use your mental psychic abilities and do various things. I already know what you're gonna do. You don't have your bow, however, you can use your agility because you've got Biff sitting on top of you right now, and you're already just as strong as it.
All right. How far away are they from the closet?
So the closet swings open. They're 10 feet.
Oh, 10 feet. So I can move and attack.
Mm-hmm.
So
one of the things when you're using agility, if you use your agility attack, and you're using your bare fists, that is advantage 1 because you're using a 2-handed attack. So remember that each one of you guys are going to have advantage on your agility attacks because you're just basically punching. If you're using might, and you're using 2 hands, wherever he just went, he's going to have advantage as well.
all right. So the nearest one is who?
Well, Biff is laying on top of our friend over here, and then so Tony's the closest one to you.
Tony. So
Tony and Walter.
Tony, I'm running.
Tony.
Yes, I'm running towards Tony,
He's 5 feet away.
dropping down,
Okay.
and I am just gonna ball smash
Oh!
and slide under and pass.
Oh,
no, I can't slide past. That's right. I don't have the reflex.
that is so
sliding,
not
I'm
nice.
sliding under and right behind.
Okay.
Here we come. So, unarmed. That one drops.
Yep.
19 plus 8.
22, 27.
Very nice. Their guard is 16.
So I
11.
believe that is
Sorry,
a
no,
bane.
that's Biff's guard. Their guard is 12.
Oh, 15 damage.
So that is a bane. I will apply. Now, do I have to roll on my bane?
No, it happens automatically.
So if it is a bane, then
We do need some guys out here
I
because we're going to mark them with
will
bands.
be sickening them.
Him.
Oh, there you go.
Him.
All right,
Him.
so let's mark. This will be Tony. We'll make Biff the elemental. So we're gonna put. You're gonna put the bane on him.
Yes.
Okay.
So sickened.
Go ahead and mark him for how much damage? Did you do?
15.
15. Mark him for 15. Okay, and he is sickened.
And I pop up. I feel better than the last combat.
Now, is that a knot on your head? Or do you have a growth? Nicely done. Next in the winner's bracket.
All right, so Biff,
Wait, I'm sorry. That's right. Biff gets to go after one of you guys goes. Biff pummels you. We love Biff. Oh, he's got advantage. Oh, he gets an extra advantage. So Biff is on just right there. You're feeling.
Oh no.
You're feeling boom, boom. Wait,
Yes, that's a 1 and 2 10s.
guess what? I only get to keep one of my booms. I don't get to keep them both. Oh, 14 against your guard.
18.
All right. Well, you are
No
prone,
armor.
so I miss. Even though you're at the current moment you're lying in bed, so you're prone. But
Okay.
I still miss.
So I was
And the
using my
advantage wouldn't help.
sheets
I
with
rolled
to
freaking
push it
one.
up against him and let him punch through the sheet so he couldn't see that. And then I rolled into him with the sheet, trying to wrap it around his feet, and I'm going to pull him down to the ground.
Okay, so you're going to do a bane attack, or are you still going to do a damaging attack?
I'm going to do it with an agility attack.
Okay, that can still be damaging. Beautiful. Don't forget, you guys have legend points. You are now fighting an elite guy.
Yeah, but they're so hard to come by nowadays. We do cool shit, and we're like, yeah, I probably should have done something for you. Ooh. So
Your problem is you're rolling the Bronco dice. That's not my fault. You chose the Bronco dice. Biff's guard is higher than that. So as you wrap him up, you kind of miss him, and you wrap your own legs up, and you are immobilized because you missed. Oh, but you know you did kind of hit him a few times as you went by. So we'll go ahead and mark Biff for 3 points of damage because you did a success with a twist, and you have now immobilized yourself. So your character gets one of my chits to immobilize you. I don't know where you're. There you go.
Right there in front of Biff. You're
And you
immobilized
are
and you are
immobilized.
prone.
I'm
Aren't you?
prone. I
No,
jumped
he's
up.
up.
Oh,
I
you
jumped
got up.
I got up.
All right.
Well,
Which one of the
apologies.
next? Who's my next winner? Winner bracket, you two.
Oh. Dark. So he's Tony,
Mm-hmm.
and he's
Walter.
Walter. How much? I come peeling up behind Walter. There's a shiny nickel in it for you. I'm thinking, you really like those nickels, don't you? I bet you you'd like a nickel if you beat up Biff. Oh, no. I've got a 19.
19 is good enough. Mark him.
Charmed him to beat up Biff.
I don't know. I don't think I can defend that. It's not a damaging attack.
If he's got some sort of power,
Oh,
then
hell no.
yeah.
He's just a regular. No. Okay, he's listening to you. Okay.
So as I get up behind him, and I whisper in his ear, again, hi, I bet you'd like one of those shiny nickels you hear so much about. Biff over there's got your nickel in his pocket.
Biff has my nickel.
That's what I heard. I think you need to go get it.
I can't believe you. Off he goes. Okay. Here he comes.
Okay, so after a full day of drinking, this dwarf is like all cross-eyed, seeing all this commotion there. He's like, eeny, meeny, money, mo, catch the goblin by his toe. If he hollers, give him a throw. So he just ducks his head and just becomes a dwarven battering ram.
Nice. So it's all right. So this will be a might attack.
Might attack.
Okay, you get advantage 1 because you're using your hands basically, because even though it's unarmed. So 21. That is a hit. 6 points of damage. 21.
He's at 21 damage.
All right.
So
No, not all. You didn't take
I
all
hit him
21.
in the gut.
Oh, he already got hit.
Cranium.
Oh no, you just right in between you, he becomes a sandwich. And down goes Tony.
No. I get him in the gut, and he just like falls over me. Then I stand
Actually, he
up,
doesn't really die because this is all non-lethal damage right now. So Tony just falls to the ground.
and you just see 2 legs drop behind the dwarf. All right, this is my kind of party.
The other one's right next to you.
I felt some. Oh. You. And this is a little kid, right?
Oh no, these are older. These guys are 20 years old, 21 years old. They're altar boys, but not really. They kind of now they're clergymen, clergy boys. Bigger, stronger. Biff is big.
Alrighty then. I actually bend over because I'm already bent over. And I go for the ankles. Going for a dwarven blanket party.
Oh!
21.
21. That's a hit. Go ahead and mark him.
For how much?
21, 12, 9.
What I say is 8, 16.
Oh, they're 16?
Yeah.
Okay, so 5.
All right. You guys are all done. And in this case, when you hit him, he realizes that you may not be telling the truth because you came out of the closet with him. I'm going to give him a saving throw.
Yeah!
He attacks Biff.
I'm thinking what you're thinking. I think you need to go get that nickel out of Biff's pocket.
Yep, he's after. 8 sided. He gets 8 sided. All right, he's after Biff's pocket. He's going to go steal himself a nickel.
Come on, explode.
He is not stealing nothing from Biff. He paid. All right. That was his turn. Yeah, that's okay. We're all in there. I just want to mark him for what. So I remember.
Wait, 3 on Biff.
Oh, 3 on Biff. All right. So now Biff has you. You're immobilized. Yeah. Right. You're just wailing away, just dropping the hammers. Hammers are coming down.
Defensive immobile.
Yeah!
9, 11.
Blanket magic.
You guys, winner's bracket.
Oh, I am winner's bracket. Woo, can I get to him?
Yeah, you're all in the same room.
And does he attack me?
No, he's still
charmed.
He's charmed.
All right.
He got a saving throw at the end of his turn.
Yes, he
He
does.
got damage in the saving throw at the end of his turn.
And he's still charmed.
He really likes it. He's looking for that nickel. He's checking Biff's pockets looking for a nickel.
All right, so I'm going to pop up ear smack. Teenager. Oh, nuts. Oh, critic. Exploding.
Come on.
So we got a 7, 8, plus 6, 12.
On an 18. We're going to
8,
go ahead and
12, 14,
you went to
14.
swing and you
14.
kind of 14. You glanced off of Biff's head and you popped your friend right there in the ear. So not only is he immobilized, now he's deafened.
I am just so awesome in combat.
What?
Go ahead and do
What?
3. Mark Biff for 3 more. Yeah, you can't hear and you can't move. Loves a little success with the twist.
Yes.
You like? Oh, who was it beating their friends up earlier? Okay.
So what does it take to shrug off all this deafness?
Move action.
Your move action, you can then use as your move action. You get to make saving throws against as many banes as you choose on your turn.
Oh, we're at top of the
All
round.
right,
Biff go.
Biff now goes because Biff has his legendary action.
And just took 3 points from a ear smack.
Yeah, though you glanced his little ear
okay.
on the way by to smack him.
18, 22.
This one goes away. 18 versus your guard.
18. Not today,
tie.
Biff.
A tie. All right. Next up, you guys. Winner's bracket.
So what do I need? I just do. Is it individual or
Individual.
it's all 3?
So you have 2 of them against you.
Okay. I don't care about the deafen as much as the immobilize.
You are still immobilized.
Can I punch him still?
You're still deafened. You get a free saving throw on that as well. You can save as many as you want.
I'll stay here and not hear shit.
There you go. Okay. You can still swing.
All right.
Well, you're wrapped up in a blanket now because you got to get out of your blanket. But yeah, you can.
Okay. So Biff can't hit me, but I can do 2 to his eyes.
Under the agility attack. Nicely done.
I'll lose that one. What is that? 26?
Oh, yes.
Yes, you hit Biff versus 18, so that's marking.
Out of the blankets come bing, right into the eye.
Give him 8.
Giving him 8.
Next up.
Yep.
So, this fool's charmed,
8,
right?
14.
Yeah.
Looking for a nickel, right?
Yeah, he's looking for a nickel.
What in tarnation are you looking for? I'm like looking around as well. No, you may not. He charges. What's that, Biff?
Biff.
Biff, come down and see me. Kneel down. Oh.
You roll another one, it's 2 for.
Yeah, you get the advantage. Roll a 10-sided.
Roll another 10-sided.
Better.
Oh no!
So
I'm
what's
getting
his-
hit!
what did
I
you
did
tell
it!
All the ale finally went to his head. He thought he was like speaking like common tongue, but he was actually.
You go running by Biff, and you kind of clip him for 3 points of damage. Go ahead and mark it for 3, and you go flying out the window. Let's just put you outside. It's the first story, so you climb back in the window, but you literally went flopping outside the window onto the ground.
I probably didn't feel any pain.
No, you
you're gonna
didn't.
feel
There
it,
was
you'll
no
be right
falling
now.
damage or anything. You're just laying on the ground out in the street. Who's next to the winner's bracket?
Hey! I'm thinking what you're thinking. What I'm thinking is, Biff, you need to quit hitting my friend. I go racing over. I jump up on Kozak's shoulders and jump on Biff. So that's using agility. So I got a die 10, and it's advantage 1.
Yep. He's using both hands.
Flying through the air, and I go right over him.
Another guy jumps up, climbs up, goes to get Biff, and goes flying out the window. You got 2 guys laying in the street now, and you're smaller, so you're actually going to take a little damage with that fall. We're going to give you a 1 point of damage, falling damage, because that's a long way for you.
Oi, thanks for the healthy landing.
All right, is that it?
Tom,
for-
mate.
Are we done for the winner's bracket?
Yeah.
That's winner's
Okay.
bracket.
Everybody went? All right. So Biff is going to go. Actually, this little guy's going to take a swing at Biff. Nobody hit him this turn, so he's going to take his swing straight up. He's actually picking his
2 8s.
pockets. He's checking his pockets, but he's also beating on him a little bit because he thinks he
Give me my
stole
nickel,
his,
give me my
his nickel. Oh,
1925. Oh, just one?
21.
yeah.
22.
Because it's advantage 22. So he hits Biff for 4 points. Go ahead and mark Biff. Biff, give me my coin. Give me my coin. Biff, I ain't got. Snap out of it. I ain't got your coin. Oh, and he
Oh, he
runs down.
snaps out of it.
He is now no
That
longer.
was so close.
All right, now Biff is going to take his 10-sided.
Biff already went.
No, Biff's turn. Biff's pummeling you now. He
Biff
gets an
already
extra.
won.
He gets an extra per
Remember,
round.
he gets that.
Because
Yeah,
he's
he
a lead.
gets
Halfway
that.
round.
This is real. No, this is his real round. He only got one.
Yeah.
This is his real round. He only got one.
Oh.
And right after me, he got to go.
16. What do you worry about when he swings?
I'm not. Just
Where did
wondering
that,
how many times
where
he's
did
got
that
this.
60 go?
I can't
rolled
hear
earlier.
it.
He's swinging at the sheets and he's like, where are you in there? You're in there. I told you no friends.
All right.
Winner's bracket.
So I jump up on his back, wrap my arm around, lock it in, and squeeze for the chokehold for an incapacitate.
So this is a Bane attack.
Yes, it is.
Okay. And what is it against?
Toughness, I believe. Stand by.
Because these are against different things.
F. And roll coming. Let's just see if it even gets close. It's nowhere near! I don't even need to know what it is against.
Alrighty. So you go to put the chokehold on, and you get down there, and you're like, oh my god, I got this chokehold. So you totally get that, and you cinch that chokehold in. The only problem is, you're choking. Yeah. He's wrapped up in a blanket. You kind of lost sight of him. You got him completely in a chokehold. And when you get him in a chokehold, what happens?
Well, incapacitated.
Incapacitated. I think you might have just passed out from no blood to your head. Let's see.
Well, no, he's unconscious and can be awakened by water to the face, kick
Okay.
to the boot,
Let's go ahead,
etc.
Our fallen angel has fallen, and you are now asleep.
So now I gotta roll 3 dice.
Oh, am I not the worst in combat?
Okay, so you're up next. You want to go?
Yes.
All right, so you're going to save out? You have to roll one at a time, my friend. Tell me which ones you're saving first. Wait, does he get a save on?
He does get a save, and I'll tell you what happens if he saves. At the end of each turn, he receives a roll.
Incapacitate first.
Thank you.
Nope. You fail.
All right. Would the immobilize even matter now?
Go ahead and save out of it, because I don't think it tells me you can't. You saved out of immobilize.
So I guess the sheet just fell to the side.
Oh no, it's wrapped around your head, and then the other.
Deafen?
You can't hear anything though.
I'm unconscious.
The sheet's around his head.
All right, now Biff goes. Now that you're unconscious, that would be just.
I'm on top of him.
He looks at you. What are you doing? Wah, wah. He's just going to take a couple of pummels on you. And the way I roll against you.
He rolls like he rolls on you. But no, it's going to be a 63. You know that. 63. Coming up.
He's going to knock you out. All right. 18 against your guard.
18 against my guard is 17.
All right,
I will take 3 points of
damage.
damage.
He pops you for 3. Next person up is... You're out in the...
We're both outside.
You guys are going to have to spend a whole turn coming back in through the window.
Okay.
Okay? So, unless you want to do something else from outside the window.
Haste.
Oh, you're going to haste him?
I'm going to haste him.
Okay, so you can get in and make an attack. Because he's going to haste you.
Okay.
So you're going to be able to get in with your double move to get in, and then you'll still have an attack action. So you're back in the room now.
Well, no, actually, before that happens, he's like, incantation. I'm like, no. You need to buy me a drink before you talk like that in my ear. So I give him like a bear hug, roll over, and I step up and grab him, put him down, and he finishes his spell. That's it. That's what you do. So, that was my move action.
Double move action, actually.
Because you had to get through the window and then
Okay,
get through
so
the
I
window.
don't
get a major, so I don't.
Now you have a hasted action, which can be an attack.
Well, alright.
Yep.
Duh.
Nice catch.
No catch.
No legendary point then. You've obviously not been consuming enough.
It's under nook.
Obviously.
It's a 6 and a 10.
So it's a 19.
Because it's only advantage.
Oh, it's only advantage, so 16.
So you don't get a vote.
16.
16 against his guard of?
15?
16.
What?
Well, that's okay. That's okay. We're going to go ahead and allow you to do your 3 points of damage because you did hit him. So go ahead and mark him for 3.
Well, yeah, because, I was like coming up behind him. And
But with all that speed that you had, you're trapped up in the sheets. You're totally wrapped up in the sheets now, so you're immobilized. How did you get wrapped up in the sheets? You can't even see your way out. All right, who else is in the winner's bracket?
I climbed it.
Winners!
You went. You casted haste.
Oh, I casted haste.
You missed your saving throw.
I already went, right?
Yes. Okay, so now they're up.
You find it?
And he's out of his charm.
He's out of the charm. Biff turns and looks at this guy wrapped up in the thing and he goes, "What the hell are you doing, man? Holy cow, we got this guy wrapped up in a blanket." So he starts pummeling on you, Verdark.
Hey!
You're completely fascinated by doing 3 points of damage to him. How much does he have on him? 24. Oh, he's still kicking.
But I don't know who's.
He's taking 24 points of damage.
I know.
Oh, okay.
19 versus your guard.
Ooh.
15.
All right, take 4.
Unless I can do a defend.
You may do a defend. Absolutely. That's an immediate interrupt. What did I put on him?
Did I defend?
I wrapped him up in the blanket.
He's immobilized.
You're immobilized.
So he can defend.
You can defend, absolutely. You can't move though on your defend. You will not that you need to, because you're immobilized.
I'm just going after someone who's hit me.
He's immobilized, and he is now he's using his defend action, which gives him a half movement, but you are not allowed to move. So you put your fists up as the sheet. Oh, that's an explosion.
It's an explosion.
That explosion.
Come on. 28.
Somebody didn't take any
So a
damage.
sheet comes up and just pops her in the
The
nose.
sheet
Biff is
the
completely baffled
The
by
sheet's
sheets.
alive.
Tell us what we see.
You see a whirlwind sheet spinning around, and the guy's like, okay, I'll hit this. Oh, bam! And actually, I hit his hand that's trying to hit me, and it goes right back into his face.
How much damage do you do?
That's 1723.
And what'd you do?
23, 19, 4.
That's 19.
4 points
four,
of damage.
4 points of
4
damage.
more points of damage. Biff goes down.
Biff
Oh, no.
knocks
Biff
himself
goes
out.
down. Oh, I
Biff
see.
knocked
I
himself
see a
out.
minion going right away.
Oh, by the way, this dwarf is still spinning around in a sheet. Hey, no,
Okay, one of the things about Open Legends is we don't need to finish the fight. We're done at this point. It's just mopping it up. So at this
Then
point,
someone better take a sheet off the dwarf because he's swinging. He's still fighting.
all right. So you guys take off for the night, and you all head home because you're definitely not staying in there after Biff came in. Even though Biff got his
You
got
can
Biff,
sleep with me and my mother.
you stay. You are still in the orphanage, and that, my friends, is where we finish tonight.
Bravo!
Nicely done, guys. Excellent job tonight.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank
No
you very much for
experience
watching.
with you.
Thank you, everybody.
No experience. You got you saved it. You killed a tree and then you brought it back to life.
That's
your
fair.
experience.
Oh no, I killed the tree. Someone else.
So
brought it back to
experience.
life.
Quickly, I get 1 feat point and 3 ability.
3 attribute
Three
points.
attributes.
That is correct.
Okay.
Somebody has to push a button.
And thank you everybody for
Oh, we
joining
got
us. That
low
was
battery.
awesome.
The battery's almost dead in this
Oh
thing too.
man.
How did it get unplugged?
I don't know. You hit this little right there.
I'm thinking what you're thinking, and that's that you are all awesome for joining us.